It's another episode of the Tottenham Trophy Hunt, and it's been a bit of a while since, in game time at least, since we've seen each other, and it's been up and down, I would say. In the Premier League, we're sitting third. Man City are just dominating right now. We're 7 points behind them. We're 3 points behind Liverpool. Got a game in hand though, but in today's episode, it's a few big games to say the least. We are facing Manchester City. Then we've got the PSV in the Champions League. Then we've got Man United and Liverpool. Man United and Man City both away. PSV is away as well. Four massive games. It's a bumper episode today. But since we last seen each other in the Watford win, we lost 2-1 to Sevilla. Don't talk about that one. Beat Leeds, beat Crystal Palace, beat Nice, drew to Aston Villa. Again, don't talk to me. Drew 3-0 Nottingham Forest. We are 3-0 up with about 20 minutes to go. Middlesbrough lost 1-0 as well. Dominated. Absolutely dominated. But we couldn't finish our dinner. We just couldn't. 2 Harry Kane goals were disallowed. We just couldn't finish it off. And then beat Nice 6-0. Beat Norwich 3-0. Drew 1-0 with Fulham. Again, should have beaten them, but we got to a great start, winning, got going in the 7th minute, and we kept getting chances, kept missing them, and then so slowly and surely, Fulham came back in the game, and 87th minute, Mitrovic scores. Not the greatest, but then we just beat Sevilla 3-0 with a rotated team as well, which is nice. So in the Champions League group, we are sitting first, we qualified, so I probably will lose the PSV game from this episode, but yeah, big games, facing Man City at the Etihad. Dreading it. So, Manchester City, they've got David Neres, which is a bit of a surprise, but still a strong team. Couple notes. Lacroix and Udogie have picked up a few long-term injuries out for a couple of months each, which is kind of annoying. But also, Harry Kane's won the Ballon d'Or, which is a nice thing. Does that count as a trophy? It technically is a trophy. Might end the series there, but nah. We need team trophies. Individual trophies don't count. But yeah, Harry Kane winning Ballon d'Or, that's kind of nice. Hopefully he can actually score in this game. But yeah, we've got a good strength team out. Pursuit with a tackle. Kulusevski. Terrible pass. Grealish finds Haaland, who gets away from Bastoni. Bastoni gets back. I hate Haaland, you know. I hate him. He is so horrible to play against. And you never even get it. Like when you play Football Manager, you never get him either. He always just stays at City. You're never able to get him. So he's just at City, just ruining your life the whole time. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I hope they get relegated in real life, because I don't want to see him again. 1-0 down after 15 minutes, and they're absolutely dominating us. Bastoni with the clearance, Grealish back in there, Bentancur, Romero, Kulusevski. We're playing it out nicely here, to be fair. Played it out very nicely. But we just give the ball straight to Bernardo, but Porro picks his pocket, plays Kulusevski. Can he find Kane? Can he go by himself? Goes by himself, misses, but Kane's there to tap it in. Get in. Since Kane has returned to side, he's been up and down. When he does score, he seems to score 2 or 3. But when he doesn't score, he seems to miss all the chances in the world. So it's a bit annoying, but he couldn't miss that one, could he? The Ballon d'Or winner couldn't miss that one. 1-0. Our first chance of the game we score. I think that's probably the first time it looked like we've got into their half. Come on. I'd be so happy with a draw. We're not. I don't think we're good enough to win the league. I really don't. We might have the talent to win the league, but I just don't think so. Sessegnon. Oh, that's a great chance. Cleared. Basuma, that's a terrible header. Yeah, look at the match momentum. We kind of took control of the second half of this first half, but weren't able to capitalise on it. But yeah, proud of the performance so far. But happy with it. We're doing well, especially because it's away from home as well. Got a highlight straight from kickoff though. Bentancur just lets Bernardo Silva tackle him. He plays it back to Grealish. Just watch out for Haaland, please. These horses there in the middle. 2-1 City. Why couldn't we finish off chances like that? It all started with Bentancur just absolutely just standing still. Has Horta come to Haaland? He has. He subbed off Haaland. If I saw that, I would have been very happy. But then his substitution just scored, so it doesn't even matter. But yeah, started the second half terribly. Bastoni having a terrible game at the back there, 6.1. What are you doing there? Chris Eskin, Kvaratskhelia are struggling, so Andreas and Heung-min Son can come on, and DeMarco on the wing. Bring them three on, see if they can change the game a bit in our favour, but can't really count on them. 10 minutes ago, oh, that's a highlight. Costa to Gvardiol. Assume he finds DeMarco on his left hand side. He's back to Gvardiol. Plays Bentancur, that's a hospital pass. Bastoni with a challenge, but Grealish is there. Grealish shoots over. I need to change this midfield. They keep getting pickpocketed in that midfield. Thuram and Camavinga, the French duo, to come on. Can they affect the game at all? Because in this second half we've been actually quite poor. DeMarco, free kick. 25 yards out. It's the ball. Ederson claims. Nice one. He's wasting time a bit. He plays it short to Akanji. Force him back to Ederson. Walker, he's allowed to dribble with it. He switches it to Grealish. We have to go a bit of attacking here. He plays to Gvardiol. He gives it to Horta. What is this? So many individual mistakes defensively in this game. So many. And from Gvardiol, you don't expect that. He's so good. Head it back to... that is terrible. How did he just went up in a rating because of that. He went up to a 7 after that. Andreas plays back to Porro. Hasn't been as good this season, Porro. Be annoying. Because we've got him permanently, because he's on loan. Who just missed that? Who was that? Was it that player? I think that was Bastoni. Again, just let the ball go over him. But Poirier joined permanently and he becomes terrible. Shock horror. Romero. Well, this game is over, so this attack's kind of pointless. Andreas tackled. Yeah, defense really let us down in this game. Like, if what is that throw in, just... We should have got something out of this game. We really should have. Deserved to. But we weren't able to take our chances, and our defenders decided to give them chances. Bastoni just a 6.0. What went wrong with him? I don't know what it made him deserve a 6.0, but... Yeah, I don't know. It's just errors probably leading to shots. A couple of them, but yeah. Terrible performance. We'll skip the game in this episode against PSV and go straight on to the game. Against, I think it's Man United next. Is it? I can't remember. Yep. Going from East Manchester to West Manchester next. Right then, here we are at Old Trafford. Ruud van Nistelrooy's Manchester United. You know, we beat PSV 3-1, by the way. Andreas did get injured for 6 weeks, which is lovely. But yeah, we got the same team out of that. Lost to Manchester City, and now we're 10 points off the league leaders, which is very annoying. But I don't think the league is the most realistic title for us to win. I think Carabao Cup. Yeah, that would do quite nicely. We have nearly got knocked out of it twice, though. Like Watford and Nottingham Forest. So on thin ice there. But you never know, it could be the Champions League. But the series will end at the first trophy. So it might even not get to the Champions League. It might Carabao Cup in March or February, whenever it is. But face Man United now. Sancho on the edge of the box, but Diogo Costa handles it. What can he do with it? Plays it to Romero. Plays back to Costa. Back over to Gvardiol. His heavy touch gives it straight to Sancho. And Costa saves. Gvardiol, what's happened to you? You were absolutely flawless up until now. And he suddenly started just giving the opposition the ball every time. Porro with the corner, cleared by Varane. Basuma picks up, he dribbles into the box. De Gea with a great save. Sessegnon back with it. He plays it to Gvardiol. Basuma. Sancho with another tackle. It's more tackles they've made in that main eye show in real life. In about 2 seconds. We clear it. Kvaratskhelia gives it to Rashford though. Rashford to Sancho. Sancho. Gvardiol tackles him this time. Good-ish start. I mean, Man United aren't in the best position. They're not completely enjoying life under Ruben Nistelrooy. We should really be doing better. Eriksen with the corner. Cleared. Finds Sancho. Basuma tackles him. Oh, kick it straight at him, Richard. Had to be. Had to be, didn't it? Had to be. It was inevitable, maybe. Former Tottenham player Eriksen with the ball, but Basuma, good challenge. Yeah, just you whack it at their player. 1-0 Manchester United. Our players' IQs have completely dropped in the last few games. They have decided to stop knowing how to play football. I can tell them you've been terrible so far. And we have a better second half. Romero just punts it down the line to Shaw. But a bad touch. He did not just miss that. He did not. He did not just miss. Porro with a free kick missed the bar. Kulusevski scores. I don't know why the camera angle wasn't there, but I didn't expect that's why it was meant to be a goal. But still thinking about that Kane miss. But Porro's free kick hits the post. Kulusevski there to react. 1-0. At least someone can finish from 6 yards out. I was just thinking about Harry Kane. Alright. Free kick to Manchester United now. Eriksen over the ball. Over the bar there as well. Can we assert some control on this game? Sancho finds a good ball to Rashford. Rashford finds Fernandes. Tackle up. There is no way that is a penalty. Like, there is just no way. That's just not a penalty. It is a penalty. Apparently it is a penalty. I don't know how. Fernandes scores. I don't know what made that a penalty, since Bastoni got the ball, cleared it away. But Man United now are winning 2-1. Sessegnon having a terrible game. DeMarco, come on. Kvaratskhelia having a terrible game. Sunk, come on. And Basuma and Bentancur have not been great midfield to the French duo there. Come on. Romero to Bastoni. Gvardiol now on the ball. He finds the ball to Kane. Score. Oh my days, Kane. Like I said, when he scores 2 or 3. When he doesn't play well, he does not play well. Eriksen with the ball in, cleared. Kane. Can he find a pass? Nope, he just gets tackled by Varane. He puts in Sancho. Sancho. Oh my days, save. Richardson misses from a couple yards out. Oh my days, Costa, what a save. We're on the ropes. Harry Kane, you can come off. Dane Scarlett, he got 2 goals and an assist against PSV. He can come on and save the day since Harry Kane decides to not do it. Oh, that was a great ball. Rashford offside though. Ugh. Shaw with a throw in. Thuram clears. Casemira's there. Son picks it up off Harrison. Can he find the ball? DeMarco. He finds it straight to Varane. He finds it Sancho on the counter. Rashford to De Bruyne. Camavinga, what a challenge. Can we counter them now? DeMarco to Son. Play it back to DeMarco. Or just play it to Varane. Led with clearance. Son to Ram. What a dirt. Oh, stop giving it to Varane. Scarlett now. Finds Thuram. He finds Kulusevski. De Gea with the mistake. 2-2. Thank you. They stopped passing to Varane. Good challenge by DeMarco and Ethan led. Scarlett with a good pass to Thuram. He finds Kulusevski. De Gea should be saving, but we'll take it. Highlight straight from their kickoff. They brought in Malacia for sure. Varane. He actually got the ball from his own teammates. I know, he's just getting it from the Spurs players. Vardy. I don't know how to explain what just happened. Varane with the ball over the top. Vardy. He never played with Richarlison. They never were teammates. Richarlison was gone way before Vardy came. Now Romero's injured and I don't have any subs. I'm just in shock. What the hell just happened? What just happened? Gvardiol has actually forgotten how to play football. What? He hasn't got the excuse as his former teammate. Well, 2 league games in a row that we've lost, and now we're facing Liverpool. Yay. Fun times. At least it's at home, you know. At least it's at home. Here we are, back at home. Not in good form. One change. Heung-min Son in for Kvaratskhelia. Liverpool's lineup. They're unbeaten last 5. They got Milinkovic Savic in there with Nunes, Diaz, Salah, Trent, Van Dijk. Oh, it's not looking good, is it? They are 4 points above us in the table and 3 spots, was it? I think we dropped down a few. But we're at home, so we should have confidence, especially with Guardiola, who haven't done. Man, let's get some energy into this. Let's have some positivity. We're in terrible form, yes, but that means it can't get any worse. It definitely can get worse. Thiago to Trent. 1-0 Liverpool. The positivity lasted 3 seconds. I might get sacked, actually. We spent a lot of money. They are expecting a lot. Van Dijk with a mistake. Porro can't do anything about it because he decided to stop playing this season, as with everybody else. Simicast down line. Romero decides to get tackled in his own box. 2-0 Liverpool. You know, when I started this series, I thought, imagine this series, I'd win the Carabao Cup straight away. I bet you I can do that. It's not that hard. My defenders have decided to actually not know how to pass a football. And my problem is I've actually bought a load of players for this tactic, so I can't really change tactics. I don't actually have the players for it. I mean, I could. Pedro Porro, Kulusevski. He finds Pedro Porro. Can he score? No, because he can't do what he did last season. Simicast to the throw. Luis Diaz. He finds Trent. Yep. If only he can replicate the form he's in real life. Costa just find Gvardiol on the left hand side, or just boot it up to Virgil van Dijk. But he gives it to Kulusevski. He gives it to Porro. He actually finds a good pass to Kane. Kane, Sessegnon, misses. Pedro Porro, heavy touch to Simicast. I don't know why Harry Kane didn't just shoot himself. But here we are. Romero smashes it to Sessegnon. What can he do with it? He can run down the line and give it to Fabinho. Bentancur got the ball though. Son finds Kane. I think that was just offside. It looked like he was coming back from an offside position. There we go. Yeah. Quite clearly offside. We've had the better chances of the game because they've had 2 shots, 2 goals. But they're 3 shots now. Their 2 shots were 2 of the simplest opportunities you ever see to score a goal. Gvardiol finds Bissouma. Bastoni to Bentancur. Porro. That's a great ball by Bentancur. Porro, why would you shoot? Why would you shoot? That's pointless. Son finds Kane. Offside. Where? Oh, I was going to say, like, where would we be offside? Sessegnon finds Son. Finds Kane. Maybe Son was a little close, but I thought it was quite obvious. Didn't show the replay. 2-1. We're back in the game. If it wasn't for the opening 8 minutes, I'd say we played decently well. But the opening 8 minutes did happen, so we did not play that well. So I'll tell them they're terrible. Yeah, that defence is not performing well, is it? Pedro Porro corner. Straight into Alisson's hands. Alisson, what can he do with it? He boots it. Darwin Núñez loses Bastoni, but he finds Salah. Finds Luis Diaz. Finds the back of the net. That definitely was not offside. What just happened? Goal awarded. So Bastoni wins the header. Finds Salah. He smashes it up to Diaz, who first time on the volley with the ball coming from 30 feet in the air. What is happening? Sessegnon can come off for DeMarco. Bissouma come off for Turan. Bentancur come off for Camavinga. Silva for Bastoni and Romero for Dogi. Like the attackers haven't played badly. What they have because they haven't finished their chances, but the defenders. 4 shots, 3 goals. Pedro Porro throwing. Finds Son. He finds Kane. He hits the bar. Kulusevski still got it though. Smashes it into their player. But Dogi gets it. Gakpo gets it, but Dogi, good ball win. Camavinga finds Kulusevski, who finds their player. Here's Gakpo on the right side. DeMarco tackles him. Let's not give them the ball. How about that for once? Gvardiol finds Pedro Porro. Kulusevski finds a good ball to Son. He can find Kane. He dribbles past Van Dijk and goes with it outside of it. What? It just should be your left foot. You've got amazing left foot. Oh, what is happening? We are falling apart. Gomez. Canate back to Allison to Gomez. Thuram gives it to Henderson. Back to Gakpo to. Henderson with a terrible ball. Udogie finds Silva. Thuram. We've actually played well apart from our defenders. Silva, good challenge. Porro. Can he find the pass? He finds Son. Back to Porro. Past the keeper. 3-2. Let's go attacking and let's try and score another goal. How about that? No. So Liverpool end the game with 3 goals from 4 shots on target. Udogie and Silva played well when they came on, so that gives me food for thought. I can't believe what's happening. Like, if you look back at their goals, their first goal, Tsimikas, Thiago, and Trent's just opened. Like, why are you sitting so far back? And this goal. Romero, what are you doing? And then the other goal, we saw it just now with the volleys and stuff, but this is why Spurs don't have nice things. It happens every time. It's cursed. It's a Spursy curse. Not even I can fix it on a game. And we've dropped to 5th in the table. We are behind Arsenal and Chelsea. Arsenal, who we beat 5-1 earlier in the season, we are behind them now. We've lost 3 league games in a row. Insane. But yeah, we'll be back in the next episode where we'll probably play this FA Cup game, and then we've got the Champions League against Napoli as well, who would want revenge for us taking Kvaratskhelia. We'll look at the data first, so look at that match momentum. Oh my. We are so bad. So we should have scored 41 goals, but we've underperformed our XG. Defensively, we're not great, but we're not as bad as last season. We're one of the worst defenses last season, but we're not bad. But attacking wise, we can't finish our chances. Is Harry Kane to blame in the league? No, he scored 10 goals from 9.6 XG. Who's the guy? Who are the culprits for this? It's Kvaratskhelia. He scored 2 goals from 3.4 XG, so him a bit. Human Son, he's about the same. Kulusevski, he's about the same. So who's everyone doing? Dane Scarlett in the league, he's not scoring, but in the Champions League, he's been amazing. So who is it? It's Pedro Porro, 1 goal from 2.88. So like career stats last season, not the same. Is it Sessegnon? No, he's been really good in the league. Well, up until lately, but it's like Romero and Guardiola with these like 1 XGs and stuff like that. And anyway, that's the end of the episode. Hopefully the next one will be a bit more uplifting. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's aim for that.